As we take a look at some ETF news, and we're going to talk about first Hashdex. That's filing an amended S1 for the NASDAQ Crypto Index US ETF. Now, Hashdex is big in Hong Kong, working with cryptocurrency and things related to that over there. So now they're trying to bring a crypto index ETF to the United States, putting it on the NASDAQ. Is Gary Gensler going to be upset about this?
Hucksters, fraudsters.
Asset manager Hashdex has submitted an amended registration filing for a proposed ETF designed as one-stop shop crypto portfolio, according to the regulatory filing. It indicates continued progress for the crypto index ETF with the US SEC after the agency asked for one or for more time to reach a decision on whether to authorize the fund for trading in August. The Hashdex NASDAQ Crypto Index US ETF will initially comprise Bitcoin and Ether, the only assets currently included in the NASDAQ Crypto US Index, but may eventually expand to include additional digital currencies according to the filing. People say this is the next big focus, and the next logical step is index ETFs because indices are efficient for investors. Just like how people buy the S&P 500 in an ETF, it'll be the same for crypto. Franklin Templeton is seeking to launch a similar crypto index according to an August 16 filing, which I believe comprises of some other things like Bitcoin and ETH. They were also there was another person that had some meme coin index as well that people should watch out for. The total assets in US ETFs, according to this article, surpassed $10 trillion for the first time on September 27th. So, of course, we have a lot of money that's in crypto. We have a whole lot of money that's being put into these ETFs, especially by institutional investors. Now, we just have to see what impact this will have long term and if this really stays hot. Because I do believe in the future that people will realize what's going on with the ETFs and maybe seek to own Bitcoin and Ether themselves. That they are getting exposure through the ETFs. The only real exposure is if you buy from an exchange and put it in your wallet. That's the only real exposure you got with crypto, period. ETFs, I think, are just like a little blankie to make them feel warm and fuzzy in the institutional world. Now, it does lead you to question if maybe they focus on Bitcoin and ETH, would XRP be really rolled into that? It's a little bit of an interesting topic, as we have some XRP news. Well, apparently, Bitwise filed for an XRP ETF. XRP ETF has been filed. It started with this tweet from Eleanor Terrett yesterday. She is such a queen. Shout out to Eleanor. She said crypto asset manager Bitwise has filed in the state of Delaware for an XRP ETF. Details soon. She retweeted that. Matt Hugin, the chief investment officer, you see him right here, confirmed that filing, and it is authentic. She then followed up with this article this morning about how, again, they filed for the first XRP ETF, which people did see coming, as well as Brad Garlinghouse. He did mention it. Well, Bitwise has submitted an initial registration statement to the SEC, signaling its launch to have that XRP ETF. Bitwise, which manages over $4.5 billion in assets, submitted a Form S1 registration statement to the SEC on Wednesday morning, making it the first firm to officially seek approval for the so-called spot ETF that would track the daily price of XRP, the seventh largest cryptocurrency by market cap. The filing comes on the heels of their recent launches of spot Bitcoin and ETH ETFs and acquisition of ETC Group, the leading issuer of crypto ETPs in Europe. Despite this, there's no guarantee that it could pass the regulatory muster of Gary Gensler in the SEC. Some applications containing Solana, the number 5 cryptocurrency, was recently rescinded, with reports citing the SEC's confirmed status over the legal status, which is unconfirmed, and there are no concerns because we don't have any solid ground as to say what's a crypto asset security, as the SEC themselves said that they don't know what that even means, and they regret it. They weren't one of the issuers for the Solana ETF, and they said, Bitwise, they believe exposure to XRP will be good for clients. The Bitwise CEO told Fox Business XRP is one of the most enduring, well-known assets in the crypto space and is also recognized among mainstream investors. At Bitwise, we've always aimed to help investors with opportunities in the space, and we're excited to continue that work with our filing for a Bitwise XRP ETF. Now, this is humongous. There was another filing as well for an XRP ETF listed on the Delaware Corporation website from Canary Capital, a new crypto-focused investment firm established with Stephen McClurg, co-founder and former chief investment officer of Valkyrie Funds. The website shows XRP Canary ETF was incorporated on September 24th. There were no comments on the filing, but we do see that the approval process for S1s could be several months, and then we also have other filings that have to be made as well. But we do know the S1s are really the most important ones that need to be filed and approved. So the XRP ETF is filed for, could take months, and we'll see how that goes. Do you guys have any interest in an XRP ETF?